Hello, I'm JP, and today on Alien Gaming in Tech, we take a look at the amazing Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. Now this game is on both PC and the Oculus Quest 2, and today we are looking at the Quest version. So sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond attempts to return to the series roots with a VR twist. It's also storied Titanfall 2 developer Respawn Entertainment's first step into VR, and one of the first major World War II themed shooters to land in the medium. While it largely succeeds with frantic Nazi killing action that brings you into the chaos of the Second World War in locations like Omaha Beach and Peenemünde, its inconsistent tone and quality makes for a shooter campaign that drags on past its welcome. Next to that though, is the truly impressive documentary dedicated to shedding light on the true stories of those who fought and served. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond itself, however, pales in comparison. Not only to the legendary legacy that it attempts to draw from, but also in comparison to other recent VR shooters. There's a pretty good amount of content, at least between a lengthy campaign mode, online multiplayer, a versatile survival mode, and the wonderful gallery mode filled with interviews with living World War II veterans. There's plenty to see and do here. However, if you came expecting the VR equivalent of Respawn's conventional shooters like Apex Legends and Titanfall 2, the slow pace of the campaign is going to be a disappointment. Instead, the often low-key missions take about 9 hours to clear from start to finish across 6 acts set in the European theatre. There's something enthralling about standing atop frozen mountains in Norway or commanding an M4 Sherman tank into battle that you just can't replicate outside of VR. Likewise, there's no equivalent to landing on the shores of Omaha Beach and using your hands to physically plant dynamite on hedgehog blockades while taking enemy fire from all sides. The problem is that these high points are buffered by long corridors of repetitive shooting and lukewarm, exposition-riddled dialogue that slows the whole thing down at the worst moments. There's a solid half of this campaign that isn't all that memorable, and by the end it feels like it's dragged on too long. Again, there are peaks and valleys in this landscape. Some of the most interesting challenges in the campaign have you searching for mines, planting bombs, and clambering your way out of a rapidly flooding Nazi U-boat before paddling your way up to the ocean surface. Each of these makes pretty good use of the motion controllers, though because all of it is so scripted, none would feel out of place on a traditional keyboard and mouse shooter. Further, it's a shame that there's only a few limited physics-based interactions throughout the campaign. The silver lining is that Medal of Honor's satisfyingly punchy weapons handle very nicely in VR, giving appropriate feedback both on screen and in the controller's haptic motors. There are also a lot of them to pick up when you're fighting through the campaign and in survival mode. OG weapons like the M1 Garand and MP40 produce a lovely kickback, as does the combat shotgun. It's also nifty that you can pull grenade pins out with either your teeth or your hands before lobbing them, depending on your preference. That said, it's disappointing that the number of weapons you can find in multiplayer is thinned down to about 8 or 9 total, which makes that mode feel less fleshed out. Also to bear in mind is the size of this game. If you have the 64GB Quest 2, then you will not have room for much more after you install this whopping 40GB game. After all is said and done, this is a good game, but I would have expected more from a $30 or £30 game. So I will end the video here. If you enjoy my content, a sub to the channel would be outstanding. And don't forget you can now join the Discord server for free game key drops coming soon. I'm JP, you have been watching Alien Gaming in Tech, and I will catch you in the next one.